What's happening there? Oh, boy, this is a way to start off another one, isn't it? What's happening there, nieces and nephews? It's your good old Uncle Ed. I'm back again with some more, a little pile of wrestling autographs. I'm going to try to get through this quicker because doing this shit on my phone, the upload takes fucking forever. But just to prove something, too. I think that's what was missing, as you could tell from that last fucking video I did. I got me a little bit of ring rust. So let's try to go through this shit a little bit quicker this time. These are more from auctions that I've won. Like I said previously, I like the older wrestlers from back in the day, from when I was younger, because we all started off liking this shit as kids. First up, in case you don't know this here, gentlemen, this is Hacksaw Butch Reed. Fortunately, good old Hacksaw passed away a few years back, but he was pretty big time back in the day with Crockett. I think when Crockett took over Georgia Championship Wrestling, it became World Championship Wrestling, but not the WCW. It was World Championship Wrestling, shown on Superstation TBS out of Atlanta. Next up was the head of the Dangerous Alliance. You might know him as "My name is Paul Heyman." Well, back then, when he was with Crockett, he was Paulie Dangerously. And check out the size of the cell phones back then, will you? Ain't that some shit? Perfect weapon that he used quite often. What else we got? Well, since we were talking about the Dangerous Alliance, Paul Heyman, or Paulie Dangerously, he was the mastermind behind Eastern Championship Wrestling being turned into ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling. And here are a couple of his main stars. The Franchise, Shane Douglas, and a sweetheart of a woman, Francine. I always thought Francine was hot. When I got to meet her several times as a guest at Chiller and some other shows, she was great. She's fantastic. I love Franny. Who else we got over here? All right. If you know ECW, you got to know these fellas. The Gangsters. That's right. This was only signed by Mustafa Saeed. He's one that you don't see a lot, but he inscribed it "Gangsters for Life" and "Rest in Peace, New Jack." New Jack, I had the pleasure meeting. They were doing a show at the Kissimmee Agri Center in Florida, and I met New Jack, and we smoked a joint. So that was good. And another one who sadly passed away. If you're an AWA fan, you have to know this man. The late great Nick Bockwinkel. Very scientific wrestler. Very big up in that AWA Minnesota area. One of the best, you can say. Now, since we're talking about, we went off track there a bit. Back to WCW now is a guy who was from Jersey, so I got to support a homie. We've got Diamond Dallas Page, a good old DDP, who's been doing a lot to help people get off their drug habits and get back on track with his DDP yoga. Good for him. He's making a damn good living now. Might hazard to guess that maybe a little bit better living than he was making doing wrestling. Over to the back when they called them divas. She was Charlie Haas's wife for a bit. Good old Miss Jackie. Nice little outfit. Very attractive woman. Good wrestler, too. Now, okay. We're going to stick with the WCW bit, I guess. I just got to remove this and put that back there. The Bulldog, Rick Steiner. Never got a chance to meet or talk to Rick, but I was always a fan of him. I liked him when he was a heel with Kevin Sullivan's band. I don't remember if that was an early version of the Varsity Club in World Championship Wrestling, but that's neither here nor there. I was always a fan of him, especially the amateur style and the way he would stretch people. So from there, we're going to bring this into the WWE. And we got the original bro. This is when he was in, he was a tag team champ, right? Yeah, with the current Butch. They were the tag team champs in NXT. You got Riddle, a stoner. He plays a stoner. Former UFC fighter. Good talent. Now, one of my girls, okay, I think she's hot. I think she's being wasted on the main roster in WWE. She was always entertaining, and what I really, really like about her is she digs horror films and the like. So, my kind of girl, steal my heart. Good old Shotzi Blackheart. I know we have a few more of her somewhere in envelopes over here. Nice black and white shot with the Miner, if you know that movie. I like Shotzi. I think she's underutilized. She's very talented. Good wrestler. I hope WWE fucking up is going to make her get cut like they've done so many people. And it's really bad. Now, this last one, it's a Rush Street graph. I got it from a buddy of mine in Germany. Yep, Germany, the country Germany. I got it because I think this was the only way I was going to be able to afford one of this guy. It's like a 5x7. It's not an 8x10 like the other ones. But we have The Rock. That's right, Dwayne Johnson, son of, I never met him, but I met his father, Rocky Johnson, at the West Palm Beach Auditorium. I want to say in the mid to late 80s. And then his grandfather was High Chief Peter Maivia, another big WWF name back in the day. But I got that for a fantastic price, and that's the only way I'm going to afford it. So I wanted to do a shorter video, and of course this fucking thing ran longer. So with that being said, live long in vapor. See, I remembered. I a long time ago, but I remember. Oh, fuck it.